World Journey, your television passport to the exciting, colorful world of adventure, as seen through the eyes of real people. And here to present the actual films of tonight's bold journey is John Stephenson. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We all know what a job it is to get ready for a long trip. Schedules, reservations, luggage, daily distances to be covered, 1,000 details to settle before the trip actually starts. Well, imagine then, if you will, the fantastic job of organizing not one, but 220 families. Not one, but 220 cars. And every one of them with a shiny aluminum trailer attached for a 7,000-mile journey into a foreign land. But traveling together as one big family for thousands of happy-go-lucky miles, this giant silver caravan crisscrossed Mexico recently from top to bottom. From Pancho Villa's old stamping grounds in the north to the steaming jungles of the south. From the sunny beaches of Acapulco to the ancient ruins of the Mayan Empire in mysterious Yucatan. The man responsible for this extraordinary feat of organization is Mr. Wally Byam. We'll meet Mr. Byam, then watch his shiny city on wheels roll in just a moment. Meet the originator and leader of this spectacular silver caravan into the jungle, Mr. Wally Byam. How are you, Mr. Byam?
Fine, thank you.
Please sit down. And Mr. Byam, this is a brand new kind of group adventure for our viewers. How did it ever get started?
Well, I'm sort of an adventurous fellow myself with an itchy foot, and I was planning a trip down the Pan American Highway as far as I could go, and some of my friends wanted to go with me. And first thing I knew, I had about 8 or 10, and then more began to go, and eventually we crossed the border at El Paso with 87.
Oh, wonderful. Apparently all the trailers we're going to see in your film are your make, or do you allow outside renegade trailers to join?
No, we're glad to have anybody and everybody who has a spirit of adventure in their soul and a trailer to travel in. But in recent years, they've been so popular that we've had to take care of our own people first, but others are still welcome.
Oh, good. Well, what are we waiting for? Where do we meet to get started?
Well, I'll tell you, John. We crossed the border at Juarez on the Mexican side, opposite El Paso, and we went right down the Central Highway of Mexico, down through the state of Chihuahua, on through to Mexico City, and from Mexico City we went on down to the Huantepec, and from there across the isthmus to Yucatan. And here's the caravan moving along. We're rolling a little slowly here. Ordinarily we roll along at about 50 miles an hour, sometimes a little slower. We ordinarily cover about 200 miles in a day, some days less. We find that we don't get tired when we take such a short trip like that. These people come from all over the United States. They're from every state in the Union almost. I believe they're from some 38 states. Some are from Illinois, and then there's some people from Oregon and Washington and Kentucky, as you see, and just about every state. And we're crossing the bridge here, going over to the Mexican side and clearing through customs real quickly and easily. The Mexican officials make it very easy for us. They inspect our baggage or hardly anything at all. And we go into our campsite in Juarez, and here we are signing up and getting everybody's name on the roster and finding out who they are and where they're from and who their hometown paper is and all about them. And here we're having our first meeting, and we're telling the people where they're going and what to expect and how to operate along in Mexico.
This beret you're wearing, Mr. Byam, is apparently a caravan trademark.
Yes, they're our emblem. We all wear them, men and women, and we're very proud of them. The different officials of the town come down to see it, and here's the mayor of Juarez. And we make him one of our caravanners by giving him one of our blue berets. And of course, that's all very popular with the caravan. One of our caravanners is an ordained minister. So we start our journey off with a prayer. We're going into Chihuahua, which is a state of Mexico that we're traveling through. You can see the dry, deserty country of this northern part of Mexico. And we keep on going down till we come to the town of Chihuahua. And there we are pulling in, and we have a very nice campsite there, great, big, broad, open field. And that's our parking chairman who's telling us just what position to get into. And then we are parked quite close together, but we're parked in the famous old wagon wheel style of the immigrants, originated way back in the early days. And here we are, almost a perfect circle. In this type of parking, we find that anyone can get in and get out without having any trouble with his neighbor and can come back again. And it's all easy to find each other and to get to our central meeting time in the center there.
So the old pioneers that came across the West knew what they were doing.
They knew how to do it, and I understand that some of the early sailors were patterned from the fair schooners. City life is wonderful, John. We have wonderful things to eat. Our wives and the housekeepers keep house just like they do at home. And we bring many things in our deep freezers from the States, but we buy also many, many things in the local markets in Mexico, everywhere that the Caravan goes. We cook with gas. We have gas refrigerators. We have hot and cold running water. We have wonderful things to eat. Just look at that. Now, isn't that wonderful?
All the comforts of home.
We really live just like we do at home. And the kids are taken care of, too. We have nice baths and showers and toilets and everything, just as comfortable as can be. You'd hardly call it camping, you know, it isn't. It's more like first-class yachting. We live just as if we were at home, except we're traveling on wheels and we're rolling along each day. The children get to bed on time and have their customary rest, as well as an awful lot of fun and an awful lot of hours for play. It's the finest way on earth to travel. Now, this is Mrs. Pancho Villa, wife of the famous Mexican bandit, Pancho Villa, you know, who raided our borders way back before the First World War.
Where does she live, Mr. Byam?
She lives there in Chihuahua. This is the gun that Pancho used in his raid. We bought this postcard there at Pancho's home, and this is a picture of Mrs. Villa when she was a young girl married to Pancho, and that's Pancho you see there on the left. And she's now leading some of our caravanners. We asked her to come down to our caravan site, and she came down, and we all met the very famous lady of this famous bandit who was really a famous general in his own right. We believe it's much better to wear out than to rust out, so they keep right on rolling to the little town of Corral. And this was such a big event in this town of Corral that they gave all the children in town a holiday for the day, and the town